So this was with this was on a Bloomberg interview. Nobel Prize-winning economist Joseph Stiglitz, let me go to the Bloomberg page so we can see it directly, calls Apple's profit reporting in Ireland a fraud. Now, he doesn't say it's illegal. He says our current tax system encourages companies to keep their money abroad, opens up a vast loophole through what is called the transfer pricing system that allows them not only to keep their money abroad but effectively escape taxation. He, by the way, advises the Clinton campaign.
It sounds like it sounds like from the headline that he's accusing Apple of fraud, but
they're not, because it's legal.
Lawmakers of perpetuating this fraud, and that's exactly what it is. They need to pass laws and treaties. The European Union needs to do faster than they're now doing it, figure out what's really going on in Ireland. But Apple is not doing anything wrong. They're finding the most advantageous tax situation, and they're taking advantage of it. It's all legal.
He says, here we have the largest corporation capitalization, not only in America, but in the world, bigger than GM was at its peak, claiming that most of its profits originate from a few hundred people working in Ireland. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, that's
the reason this is an issue.
It's legal.
Yeah. The reason this is an issue is right now we have this great wealth disparity. This is why Bernie Sanders was such a popular candidate, and this is why Trump is also a popular candidate.
Same thing. I agree.
It all comes back to the disparity in wealth
inequality,
income inequality, wealth inequality, and when people feel no hope and they don't have the ability to advance, whether it's the poor to the middle class or the middle class to the upper middle class, and that's how the large part of the country and the world feels right now, they're going to start looking at things like conspicuous consumption on individuals' part or tax loopholes and saying, hey, if I'm getting screwed in my life and I have no hope, these other things become highlighted. So if the world felt more fair, which it should, then Apple's tax, shenanigans
wouldn't be as upset about
it. But you just have this really horrible situation in the world where people are not advancing and don't have hope, and you have a whole generation of people who are moving back in with their parents, and it just feels hopeless to them. And that's why these things are being highlighted. If you think about it on a realistic basis, if the corporate tax rate in the United States is 35% and it's 12.5
in Ireland. Yeah.
What we have to do is just have some common sense here, and leadership say, you know what, we're going to allow American companies to repatriate their cash at 22%.
That was the proposal.
18%.
Was a tax amnesty.
Just split
Apple
the difference.
has, of its $232 billion in cash, $215 billion is held outside the U.S.
Right.
And the way they do it is they transfer intellectual property rights to this small Irish holding company, and then say all the profit that we make worldwide is from this small company in Ireland.
Yeah.
It's not illegal. It feels a little unethical, but it's not illegal. In fact, Tim Cook even testified in front of Senate a few years ago saying that they should change the corporate tax code. He said he recommended eliminating all corporate tax expenditures, lower corporate income tax rates, and implement a reasonable tax on foreign earnings that allows a free flow of capital back.
And the easy way to sort of balance this out is to just say, you know what, we're going to raise the minimum wage in the country, and we're going to expand the K through 12 system to pre-K to, maybe 2 years of vocational school after graduation, and we'll lower the tax rate, bring the cash back. And so there's a little give and take in the world, but it doesn't feel like with the polarization of the sides in this country that we have that.